Hello, welcome to another episode of Footprints. My name is Samuel Atamensa. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we will be speaking with our guest for today.
Born on the 11th of November 1956 in the capital city Accra, Alhaji Mohammed Ahmed, known as Mohammed Polo, was a Ghanaian international footballer who is said to be arguably the most technically gifted player Ghana has ever had. Ahmed Polo was part of Ghana's squad that won the 1978 Africa Cup of Nations hosted by Ghana. Our guest, Ahmed Polo, tells his story on Footprints now.
Welcome back to the program, and now you know who we are talking about. Mohammed Ahmed, who we all affectionately have called Mohammed Polo. Polo, it's good to see you.
It's a pleasure.
Great, and this is going to be one of my highest points of this program, having a chat with Ahmed Polo. So your name is Mohammed Ahmed, is that correct?
Yeah.
And then the Polo was your nickname, or is it your real name?
Even my name itself has not even come in.
So far?
So far.
Tell me. So what's the real name?
My real name is Munir.
Munir?
Yes. But Munir is like Mohammed.
Okay.
So Mohammed, my father's name is Ahmed.
Ahmed, yeah.
Instead of the Munir, Polo came in.
Oh, how did you get the name Polo?
It's an issue. Uh-huh. You know this polo game?
Yeah.
That is played at... the
one with the horses?
The one with the horses.
Mm-hmm.
At...
near the...
Yes, near the...
that place.
Yes, the airport.
Yeah, airport, yeah.
I'm a fan of it. I like it.
Oh, okay.
So as kids, when we go to, our kubolo,
moving around.
I came there, I have to watch.
Oh, so you used to go and watch?
Yes, I do. And what happened is that, we have area matches that we play.
Mm-hmm.
So I was asked, there was a match, very, very interesting match. And our area doesn't want to lose that match. And they need my services.
Mm-hmm.
I said, no, let me go and watch, polo game first. So you and your polo. And that is how they
Oh, wow. So which area did you grow up in again?
Yeah, that was in, Kanda.
Yeah.
There is a shanty.
The 441?
Yeah, 441.
That's the 441 area.
Yeah,
wow.
That's 441.
I like the way you describe the shanty.
Yeah.
Back in the day, yeah. Because there was a part of Nima that would border with Kanda.
Exactly.
Which was now where we now have the dual carriage road.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So this is where you grew up.
Yeah.
Nice. So tell me about some of the youth teams that were there when you were growing up.
Yeah, it was an area team the team that I played for was Seekers.
But they were very strong.
Very, very strong. That place is just close to GTV.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So we have Arabic school over there, and that is where the football team was developed.
You mean that's Arabic primary school, elementary school there?
They call it Luga. You see, Luga.
You don't want to know my experience with this place, man. I was posted there to do my national service after A-levels, and I was there for one day. I ran away. Because when I tell the kids that this is window, they look at me and then they mention the tea Hausa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So this is the area.
Yeah, that's the area I grew.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Seekers is the one you played for. Were there other ones that you remember?
No, that is the main, but the teams, there are a lot of teams.
Plenty.
We have Believers, we have Founders, We have Montreal.
And they were all Nima based.
Yeah,
Nima Mamobi.
Yeah, Nima. Nima area.
Okay. Yes. Now, growing up within that period, you had other players that you thought would grow and become like you did.
Yeah.
Remember some of those names?
I do.
Like
Anas. And
Anas Seidu was also from that area.
Because of the quality
and
of football.
You joined hands with him in House of Folk to terrorize people.
Exactly.
Tell me more.
Our senior one was LB Ibrahim.
Ibrahim, yeah. He was ahead of you guys.
He was ahead of us. And my own senior brother.
Who's he?
He played for Olympics. He played for Nigerian Eagles before,
Nigerian Eagles?
Yes.
Okay, we'll talk about that. But what's his name again?
Yakub.
Yakub?
Yes.
Ahmed? Oh.
Ahmed, yes. Yakub Ahmed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So
now that's curious, but you did primary education in the same area, right?
Yeah.
Which schools?
That was Nima Roman Catholic School.
Oh, okay.
That roundabout.
Yeah. The top there.
Yeah.
St. Kizito.
Exactly. You are fun. You are a fan.
Well, we've been following you, so.
Yeah.
So you went to St. Kizito Roman Catholic School.
Yeah.
Near the hotel. There's a hotel, very popular hotel around there.
Grand Hotel.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So then, whilst you're in school, you were playing. Did you play for the school too?
Yeah, I do.
It means you are beating everybody.
Yes, we have to. It started very early. And it was very clear, this is somebody who is coming. So football took everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's the love, there was nothing, we just loved the game.
What kind of parents did you have?
My parents, as Muslim parents, they believe in, going to Arabic school.
That's correct.
And
at least for a while, even if you don't.
Yeah, and they think if you go too deep in secular education, you change to become a. So there was a problem there.
Oh.
But fortunately for us, because I was still very young.
Yeah.
And they say, and at that time, before you go to school, because we age before we go to school.
Yeah.
So you have to
do that thing.
Yes. If it passes over your ears, it means you are grown up. So some were unfortunately they
couldn't do it.
They couldn't pass.
Younger people watching us today, they don't believe that you had to do this for your fingers to touch the back of your ear before it will qualify you to even enter school. Can you imagine? Whoever brought this, we should go and look for it and latch the person.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So mother, father, they were all living in the same area?
Yeah, very.
How many siblings did you have?
We are 5 in number.
Okay. Girls,
boys? 4
boys?
boys and a girl.
Which of your brothers played after the 4 boys?
That's my senior brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how come he ended up playing for Nigeria?
Yeah, it happened. Even I went to Nigeria.
Yeah, you went there.
Yes, at the early days of my. I just, completed my elementary school.
Yeah.
And then because the way we were playing, and that time, in Nigeria, that is where football is played, and they pay money.
Yeah. So this is would be the early 70s.
Yeah, early 70s.
Early 70s.
Exactly.
Where you had the Julius Berger and all those people getting into football.
Exactly.
So,
Nepa.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
Yes. And football was blooming over there.
That's when they were paying people.
They were
to
paying.
play.
And Ghana we were playing for the
No,
love
we were
of it.
just
there was
happy
ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we were not even, sign anything.
Yeah, just go and play.
No, you just go and play. And yearly, you are given yearly, bonus. So football in Ghana at that time.
Okay,
so the
opportunity. Tried, you also went to Nigeria at some points to play.
Somebody took me.
But you didn't have a Nigerian passport.
Yeah, but you can just
at
go
the time.
Yes,
at the time, you could just do anything.
Yes, and then with the senior brother that is I used to follow him.
Yeah, of course, you will.
And he took me as a younger brother.
So he played as a Nigerian.
No, he was a Ghanaian. It's like somebody who manages to take players to.
Okay, but he didn't play for the Nigerian
no,
national team.
He didn't.
And he was playing in Nigeria.
He was in Ghana.
That's your senior brother?
No, my senior brother was a different issue.
Uh-huh.
This guy, we were playing in Seekers with my brother, but because we were, the best out of. So this guy came. He was staying as Zongo here, and he somebody who is.
Yeah, the connection man.
Connection man. So he came and selected myself and my senior man, that is LB Ibrahim. Mm-hmm. Even my parents were not aware.
Mm-hmm. And he took you to Nigeria?
He took me to Nigeria.
How did you go? Nigeria Airways, Ghana Airways?
No.
By road?
By road.
Hey!
That is even the reason why I have to come back.
Yeah, because that time the experience wasn't easy.
Yeah. The road.
Because the days of Iyadema.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. When we arrive at Lagos, we have to travel to Kaduna.
Wow.
Yeah.
By road again.
By road again.
That's like a day's journey or more than that.
Yeah. Because the team was there. The team was staying in Jos. Mm-hmm. This Jos area is like it do snow over there.
Yeah, Jos was very cold at the time.
But the team was in Jos, so they were preparing for African Club Championship. Mm-hmm. So they came to Kaduna for training. So we're supposed to go and meet them over there. We went to Kaduna through road. I trained. Okay. And the coach was, that shows very that at that time even they pay.
Yeah.
Because it was a Brazilian coach.
Whoa.
Who was coaching them at that time. Mm-hmm. We don't do that here. So we trained, and he saw the two of us. We were 4. He has to take some of his, people over there, but they were not good. Mm-hmm. So we trained the first week that we trained, and the Brazilians saw us, myself, and then they said, "Oh, these are the players that he's looking for." Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, the second week, I have a number knee. I started feeling pains. I don't know what is happening. I couldn't do anything. So they started, using infrared, heat to warm maybe. Because I was very young.
But it wasn't working.
It wasn't working.
Oh, somebody has done you something.
I don't know.
Well, I know.
No, so fortunately or unfortunately for me, whichever, after training, and he was asking, what is wrong with your brother? And he said, he has, as if he didn't know even what he was saying. Yeah. He said he has fracture. The Brazilian had fracture. How can somebody who had
just played ball, right?
Yes, and he had a fracture. So no, then this boy can't. And then there was a famous player, one of Nigerians. They call him Garba Okoye.
Okay.
He used to tie his head, with like Van Damme.
Yeah, Van Damme, yeah.
Because he wants everybody to see that he's
and he was part of the team.
No, he's now a coach. They've stopped. Okay. So he's assisting the Brazilian. Mm-hmm. He looked at it, he had it, and he said, "No, this boy, no, it's the way he played. We saw it. A fracture. Somebody with a fracture cannot play football like that." So he was trying to convince the Brazilian to leave me. Maybe it's some tiredness, which is true.
Because you are sat down in the car.
I'm very young at that time. Yeah. Very, very, very feeble. So they said, no, he is in charge, They said, no. But the way he saw me, it reminds him of a player, because I was then called Fire Me. There was a player in...
you were called what?
Fire Me.
That's the name you were using there?
They were giving me that name.
Yes. After some...
Yes, as a nickname.
Okay.
That time Polo was not there. It was Fire Me that was there. Mm-hmm. The guy was in Ghana and he saw the way I was playing. He said, this boy plays like Fire Me. Wow. That was a great player too in Nigeria. Mm. So when this Garba man, Okoye man, he said, no, this boy, allow him time. He said, no, he's in charge. So they have to relieve us. I said, okay. And I have to come back home. So I told my brother that, look, I came with you. I can't come home. And then they asked about you. I don't know how to explain. So I'll be waiting for you in Lagos. When we arrive in Lagos, the pain just go. And that is where the magic started. We went to, there was NEPA. We went to NEPA.
Yeah, the football club, yeah.
Yes, football club. Because there were some Ghanaians who come there.
Of course.
So we were all there. But I was not happy. I was given some 25 naira, and that time 25 naira.
Oh, that was big.
I tried to make sure that 25 naira there
will not touch
because
it.
we were group in a room,
yeah.
And somebody can just say they have just come and they haven't got that money.
And
but because I came there and they wanted, I have to, they have to do something for me to come home. I was given 25 naira. Mm-hmm. I think this money, is something. So I came, I was very cautious that nobody still, how do you sleep with this money? Where do you put this money? So there was a problem. And then that when we started training at NEPA, it was another thing.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It was, it came in the news. Yeah. In the news.
Yeah.
And they say they've got some young,
So which year specifically?
Exactly in the 71.
71, yeah.
71.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And frankly speaking, I was not happy because I don't know where I am.
Yeah.
I'm just like somebody who has lost his way, waiting for a brother to come.
So 1971, this would be before a lot of the Nigerians were asked to leave Ghana.
Yeah, before.
Yeah,
before.
And that time there were lots of Nigerians here.
Yeah.
So you felt at home, like this is no difference.
Exactly. But because of the sort of stories that we hear, the way they kidnap, they kill people, they don't even care.
They will say that Nigeria, you see dead body on the road, nobody cares.
Yes. So I was so scared.
Yeah.
I don't know. Waiting for my brother to come and not know that he came and then he did not stop.
Oh
my God! He went straight home, and they started what I was trying to avoid. He has to answer for it. He asked him, "Where is the ball? Have you sold a small boy like this? You came with that. You went with him and."
And that time there are no mobile phones.
No, there is nothing. I heard that he's at home. So there was a pressure. And my father, I don't know, the pressure was too much, so my father has to. I was one day in the morning, we just from training and we're sitting, and then all of a sudden my father
appeared.
My God, I just felt
froze like, this is it.
What? I said, let's go. I said, look. I said, what? Why, how did you find? He said, no. We are football is popular, everywhere. Yeah. So they know definitely Ghanaians, when they come, this is where they do. Mm-hmm. So he came, and then when I saw him, I said, okay.
Let's go.
He said, you have money? I said, yes, I have money. My father wanted it. I said, no, whatever you want, I'll give it. So we have to leave that day.
Wow.
The people say, no, you've done something for NEPA. Wait. So that the next day we go to the office for them to observe. I say, no, the money that I have is enough.
Is enough.
Yes. So we left
Lagos.
We left Lagos.
Through Badagry?
No, we left to the station station to take a car. Before the car moves, it has to be full.
Yeah, that kind, yes.
That kind of, we have to sleep there. And the next day, the car was full, and we left. I didn't even know where we are till we
go to Accra.
We got to Accra, and I saw 37. Where Jubilee House is now.
Yeah.
Is that because that is where we grew.
Yeah.
We dropped and went home. That is how I have to come back to Ghana. Otherwise, I would have been
there as well. Yeah. So
that is
nice. Anyway, so you are watching Mohammed Polo. Later on, he got different names, the dribbling magician, and we'll talk about what Mr. Ken Bediako referred to as a miracle of Elwak and the role that he played. I mean, interesting times ahead. Mohammed Polo. If you are below age 30, then this will sound like a fairy tale, but this is real. The man you sit here is bigger than anything you can think about. This is Footprint. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is Footprint. If you just joined us, we are having a chat with Mohammed Polo, the Ghanaian footballer who was always on the front pages of all newspapers, made all the headlines for all the positive reasons. And today we have him here. So it's time for you to also listen to football history in Ghana. So Polo, after your stint in Nigeria as a young boy, you came back to Ghana. At this point, you hadn't started playing for any of the professional clubs,
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No,
so
I went back to CKC where we play.
Oh, so you went back to your coach
area team. But the funny thing is that in our area, Nima area, there's no coach football there.
At the time?
No, there is no coach football. Coach football is played in the middle of Accra.
Yeah. So what you were playing was what?
It's an
just area team.
Area proper. Team, because they are grown up. That's why we are not playing. So they normally come and take me because I was a coach player.
Okay.
They normally come and take me for me to go and play coach football.
Yeah.
I do go and play coach. That was
in other areas.
Yes, this
House Park.
Yes, that area.
Yeah.
Bukom.
Yeah, the Bukom. Yeah. The Bukom Park.
Yes, that is where they play.
Yeah, of course.
We have Islam stars.
It was. I mean, I grew up. It was a major. It was a major event.
Seriously.
I mean, we were kids, so we couldn't see. We couldn't even see the crowd. You can only see people's heads.
No, and football, even at the coast level at that time, was serious.
Oh yeah.
Everything. This juju that did not start with the older ones. No, it didn't.
Wow.
With
even
the
at that level.
At that level. So it is a canker in Ghana football, and we have to find a way.
Because I remember, from Accra, I witnessed that, and in Kumasi too.
Yeah.
Again, I grew up in both places. Okay. So where I saw, we had Ahimbubuano, which is next to the Otunfo's Palace.
Yeah.
There was a park there where you had like the big coats, and you had players like Kutiri, Agontali, all these people, major players, were young. They're in their 12, 13 years, and were very popular.
Yeah, very, very. And there is quality. Quality is, diminishing now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Frankly speaking.
But they do juju too much in football.
It was there before.
They take powder, then they will eat their powder.
It is there. This is satanic. Satan is God has given Satan everything. And it happens. There are people, who help Satan's work to flourish. Yeah. And it's happening. It's there.
So even back in the day, as young as you were, people were doing this juju thing in football.
Yeah.
And I'm just skipping a bit, with your later experiences in other countries, did the same thing exist, this juju thing? Yeah,
it's more than that. It's in Africa, that is common thing. It's common.
But you played in Dubai at the time.
But Dubai, no.
They don't do that?
No.
Or you didn't? They didn't expose you to it.
Even when I'm very, very
religious.
Religious.
Yeah, no.
When it's time for prayers, even I go to pray. Say, I say no. It's time for prayers. I have to pray. So they had some sort of respect for me.
They still do, actually.
Yeah, of course.
I was in Dubai a few years ago. I forget which year. So I moved from Dubai to what's the next one?
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu
Dhabi. Yes.
Yeah.
And there was this man where I stayed, the hotel.
Yeah.
The guy. So I was bored and I went to the reception area where Charles from. Where I said Ghana. He said Polo.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, he's my cousin.
Very popular, very popular. I've left a legacy there.
Yeah,
seriously.
Yeah. So I'm just telling you. I told him that you are my cousin.
Seriously. Whatever you want, you will give it to.
Okay. So after within your days at Nima playing for Seekers, who else later? After Anas Seidu, right?
Yeah.
Anas too was in the area.
Yeah.
He played with you?
He is in Newtown, but because of
of course, Nima Mambo be Newtown, that
triangle. I mean, yes. So he do come there and enjoy himself because...
Yeah, but he is also Ghanaian, right?
Yes, Anas is a Ghanaian.
Because that time he called the place Lagos Town, right?
Yeah, Lagos Town. A lot of Lagosians there.
I'm telling you. I am telling you.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Wow. And it was like so seamless from Newtown to Mambo to...
The one who is organizing the Seekers was a Lagosian.
I can imagine.
And it's
they had money.
Yes, and it's a Hearts fan. He loved Hearts so much. And he took me to Hearts.
Oh, okay.
How it came about.
We'll talk about that. Yes. We'll talk about that. No, this is becoming sweet.
It's funny. Very funny.
So, Anas Seidu, who else apart from Anas Seidu?
That is my brother.
Okay, of course.
The senior brother, and and the one I went with to Lagos.
Yeah.
They are the senior ones over there.
Wow.
Yeah, they are the most popular, and they made it to,
All right. So maybe 72, there about 71, 72, you were still in Ghana.
Yeah.
So how did you eventually get called into maybe what we now call professional football? Although we're not professional, but the more established teams.
Yeah, that was Hasselfus. I went straight to Hasselfus.
You didn't start with Auroras?
Yes, that's where I'm coming from.
Okay, yes.
You know, when... so Anas, my brother, and the LB, the one I went with to Nigeria. This Lagosian man took them to... they took them. They decided to go because they feel they are matured enough.
Yeah.
And they went, and it worked. Because we were playing matured football at that time. And I was tiny. Very, very tiny. I have the picture here. I will show you after the
yeah.
Very tiny. If you see this boy playing with this, it shows very clear it's a gift.
Of course.
It's a gift.
Of course.
So when they went and they succeeded, they started playing. Then the Lagosian said, you are... I said, no. Has? Because at that time, even our seniors who were playing before us, they don't go, and they were quality players.
Yeah. But just hang on. At this time, you were following Hearts of Folk yourself.
No, I don't know.
You didn't know anything about Hearts of Folk?
I don't know anything about Hearts of Folk. I was just playing football.
So when they told you are going to join Hearts, what were you thinking?
No, I told them that because my colleagues have been there, and they succeeded. He felt, the way I'm playing with them. No, I just said no, I can't. I feel too small, and who will even care to look at this small boy? But he said no, I'm a Heartsman, so let's go. Fortunately for me, when he took me, Hearts was then. Won the league championship, and they were representing Ghana at the club championship. They were in camp. So it's these Auroras that comes, and then they train with them. When
the young
yes, people come. Everybody is that time. People who love us, when they see a good player somewhere, they bring. Yes, that's what they did. So I was asked to go. I said, okay. If you ask me to go, let's go. We went, and they were playing. I was sitting down.
Where is this? In Accra?
Lotteries, in Accra. Lotteries.
Yeah, the House Park. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were sitting there. They were playing. They played. I was sitting there. I said, why did you bring the... And he woke up and said, oh, look, let me go and see those who are
in charge.
He went there because he's also
a
supporter. They said, I brought a player. I said, where is that player? Okay, bring that player. And he asked me to come. And when they saw me, I said, but this small boy. I said, you give him the chance. You give him the chance. I said, okay, let's give him the chance. When they gave me the chance, my brother,
I can imagine.
The place stood still.
Aha.
Anytime they give me the ball,
so this was like an Aroras.
Yes, Aroras. Yeah. What I was doing that time, this popular Esodamites and they were also coming at that time.
Okay.
And one day, Esodamite was telling me the way I was playing. If he plays number 2 and I play, 11. So if he plays number 2, he has to tackle me. And he doesn't think he can stop me. So he said he's playing number 3.
Wow.
He told me. He said the way I was playing. Yeah. No, if he has to play at number 2, he won't get even Aurora's the chance. So he said he's playing number.
That's all. 3. Move to the other side. That's all. Uh-huh.
So the place stood still.
Wow, I can imagine. House Park.
And the very funny thing that happened. And very, very, what do we somebody's agony.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that is how I do it. So 2008, when we hosted the 2008. There was a guy. We went there to we went to
watch the match.
To watch the match, and we were asked to do something. So I was there, and a guy came. He was from the States, and he remember, his life, agony that he has to go through. He was then young. They asked him to, he sells, oranges, banana.
Okay, at that time.
Yes, at that time. He came to the field that day when I was very young, and I came to play. And the display, so after the game, everybody was,
who's this person? Yeah.
So this guy was carrying a gun, find some place, so he also wants to have a glimpse of, and then they push his,
banana and everything. And that was it.
How is he going to tell? Egbo. He hold his head. So he remembered when they told him that this is Mohammed Polo. He has to tell me that. I'm sorry.
You didn't cause it.
I didn't cause. He said it was. He didn't know what.
Yeah.
My God.
Interesting.
This is what.
So this was the beginning.
This is the beginning of it, and this is a young boy who was just came at first.
So at this point we are talking about 72, 73 there about.
No. I'm talking about the 71, 72.
You're okay?
Yes, because 72 I was called to the national team.
Oh, wow.
So it's not about...
Tell me, so what was the transition from Aroras? You moved straight to the main team?
No, what happened is, you see...
Tell us.
Because of the skirmishes between Haas and Olympics, the rivalry between them, even at that time, Olympics are very smart. They have, the gurus that are very...
They had elite guns.
Exactly.
Pushing.
They know what to do. If they hear of a player over there, they go, they will go, oh my. So when they heard, they say, hey, this boy, when we allow him to go home, Olympics will finish us. And if this boy goes there, we are finished.
Yeah.
So they have to persuade even the big men that this boy, we won't allow him to stay home.
That's all.
Because they can go and dish out something. That time, if they give you some free chairs, they can give it to your parents, and your parents will give you order. That's all. You go. And that is what was happening in those days.
Okay. So
they asked me to go to camp when I was not even registered.
Whoa.
Oh, yes. There was a sign. There was a sign that this boy is...
So then you entered the senior team straight away?
Yes, I entered because I was not... I have to go, I have to play.
So at the time when you entered the senior team, Accra Hearts of Folk, which were some of the big names that you met?
Yeah. May his soul rest in peace, we have Joe Dakota.
Joe Dakota.
Afro Joe.
Yeah. He was a defender, right?
A defender.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a grown-up with the,
Yeah.
And then we have Robert Foley.
Mm-hmm.
We have Abeka Ankra. Mm-hmm. We have Joe Gatti. These are the three Mosquitoes. Even when they are coming on the field, they wear hat. Yes. They trust
them with style.
They are doing something for them, and they are quality too.
Yeah.
And for you to go in
and be part of
it.
Yeah.
When I went there, the first day Joe Gatti saw me. He said, "This is well 11."
Wow.
Joe Gatti is a stylish player.
Mm-hmm.
He looked at me and said, "No." So they just
like
me.
He spoke Fanti, right?
Yeah, it's Fanti.
Yeah. So who was the top scorer at the time?
The top scorer at that time was, I came to meet the likes of Mama Aqua. Yes, Robert.
But later you joined all these people.
Yes, Peter Lamte,
Mama Aqua,
Robert Hammond.
Yeah, Robert Hammond. Yes, that's correct.
And these were...
And they used to call you people the Fearsome Five.
Yeah, Fearsome Five.
Fearsome Five.
Fearsome Five.
Right.
Yeah.
Charlie, you enjoy.
Fearsome Five. These were the days when you come to the field. No? It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that we don't lose matches.
Oh, yeah.
But people go there and enjoy.
Was...
Not a match. There was a guy who told me something. Mm. He said, they were on the field. They were watching match. And I asked, he said, what I did, the ball at a particular time, then somebody woke up and said, the area where they were sitting, there are some areas that people are making noise. They make noise. Yeah. Say, hey, everybody. What this guy did, everybody has to go out and pay and repay.
And come in.
Yes, and come in because because none of seriously. I said that is what these are funny things. And these are real,
That's correct.
Because we do certain things that you can't imagine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is where we got names. I have a book that is coming up. Then all the names are there.
Oh, nice.
A book is coming.
So at this time you had been christened Polo.
Yeah.
By the time you entered the Hearts proper,
the Polo has been cemented.
And your surname?
No, it's out. So all my children without Polo, it doesn't work.
So your children took the name Polo?
Yes,
too?
they took the name Polo. It's part of the name.
It's part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So, Hearts of Folk, now you are a full-fledged member of the Heart Squad. Yeah. What was your first tournament that you took part in when you joined Hearts of Folk?
Yeah, it was Susubiri.
Oh, okay. That was the first match, right?
The first match.
So, Hearts of Folk versus the Buakwa Susubiri.
Yes.
This is the Achim.
Yes. They stay at Kofridwa.
No, going to Chebi. Chebisa. That's the step. Susubiri people.
Susubiri.
But they had money.
Yeah. And that is where I cemented my position.
So how did that match go?
No, it's as usual. Uh-huh. And something happened. And then there were some seniors. The moment I displayed and there was one of the, he was a Nigerian.
The players?
Yes.
Susubiri player?
No. Has player.
Mm-hmm. You remember his name?
Nigerians do come.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Lawal.
Mm-hmm.
So lefty, he was regular. The moment he saw me, he decided to change. He went to Kotoko, and they picked him. He's a good player. Mm-hmm. When he saw me, this boy will take care. He doesn't have to wait. Yeah. He has to live. And so he left the position for me. It was left with Amati, one Amati. As for him, he's a gun, so he has no place to go.
Place.
So
and you spoke gun too, so.
So he managed it. And it's a fun too, So, I mean, that is where we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is where you go. Because I had an injury at a very early age.
Injury?
Oh, yes.
Wow. You mean when you were in House of Folk?
You see, I came to House. Mm-hmm. I started playing House 72.
How old were you then?
No, I
16, 17?
Yes. I should have even, I wouldn't say 15 or 16. Yeah. Around that side. Mm-hmm. And very, 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 very young. So this young boy to come and you come and take position of,
just
like
an exodus of people.
So things were going, under it. I remember very well. Somebody came and told my father, look, this is your son. No, the name is making no. It's not easy. You have to protect him. You have to protect him. So I remember my father, gave me some talisman to put in the socks. Yes. You know something? When I put the thing in the socks, that day I'll get injury. I realized that thing is not good for me. It's not working for me. So I removed it. I said, no, I'm
God.
I'm God. So I prayed and had injury, and I became a target. Seriously. So 72, 73, 74, I was the best player. Yes, I judged the best player in Ghana.
Wow. So still Mohammed Polo. We are talking to him and he's getting excited. Now, we will take a short break. When we come back, I'd like to know at which point Polo was called into the national team where he started getting all the international attention. This is Footprint. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's Footprint. My name is Samuel Atamensa. And I have Mohammed Polo here. And it's so interesting. I don't even, at times I'm lost for words because talking to Polo is a big deal, man. And even you are listening, you probably say it's a big deal. How about me? So Polo, so at which point were you invited into the Black Stars?
That was a year after, joining us. That was 72. And 73 I was, called to the national team.
Wow. So national team, who did you meet there? Who were the big names?
I met the Malik, the Ibrahim Sandis,
So Malik Jaber.
Yes, Malik Jaber, Ibrahim Sandi, John Eshan.
John Eshan, yeah.
Yeah, it's also passed.
But this time, Robert Mensah had
died. He has then died.
Died.
I think he died in the 70s.
71
or so. Yeah.
72, okay.
Yeah, he just died when some of us came in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you went, who was the national goalkeeper?
Carr.
Goalkeeper Carr.
Yeah, goalkeeper Carr.
Oh, okay.
And Baker.
Yeah, they're all from the Western region.
Western region.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and then Salifu was Kumasi.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And Malik Jaber,
Ibrahim Sandi, and we have Akwete Ama. Yeah.
But he was a Hearts of Folk. Was it Olympics or Hearts?
He's a cornerstone player.
Really?
Yeah.
With a name like this, you expect that to be.
Kwesi Owusu,
yes.
Dano Owusu.
Kwesi Owusu, Dano Owusu. Is it the same person?
No.
Okay.
They are twin strikers.
Oh, I see.
These are the days that we are struggling in getting good striker. So that is why as a Samoan have to monopolize. At our time, we have strikers, different strikers, and the best you play, and you'll be surprised. We have strikers like I just mentioned Dano Owusu,
Kwesi
Owusu. We have Peter Lamptey. We have George Alassane.
Right. So tell me, George Alassane, there were two of them. The senior one and the younger one.
The senior one was with us.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
He's the person you're talking about?
No, the junior one. He was with the Olympics.
Uh-huh.
The junior one.
So he's the one who later on traveled to, is it
Dubai.
Gabon?
Yes. I was with him in Gabon.
Uh-huh.
He was also in
But he had curls.
Yeah. yeah.
But you didn't do curls.
I do blow.
Blow. Oh man, those were the days.
You know, these Arabs are bushy hair.
Yeah, they
so
like the bushy
I wanted
hair,
to
so,
also.
yeah.
Yes, I have to bushy hair my.
That's correct. That's correct. Because I still remember George Alassane and his curls.
Yeah, his curls. That's what George Alassane.
Football bar, there's oil will just be.
Yeah, George Alassane. Yeah, you know, and then we have these strikers.
But it was a strong team, man.
And you know, he just Opoko Afriye.
Was he there at the time?
Yes.
Wow.
And Opoko Afriye, he was the leading, you know, striker.
Well, he played for Kotoko at the time.
Yeah, he played for Kotoko and later came to play hard.
Yeah, I remember that incident.
And he won us, you know, he scored the 2 goals for us to win the Nation Cup that was 1978 Nations Cup for keeps. And I'm surprised, up to now, we don't know where the cup is. And this is a motivational, you know...
you mean the cup
the
that
cup
was
is for good.
To Ghana.
We won it for good. We won it for good.
Mm-hmm.
And something that is won for good, always if there is...
we can't find it?
We can't find it. We don't know where it is.
Who did they give to?
I don't know. We have to find it. We have to find it.
No, we'll go and look for it.
Yes,
we'll go and look for the cup.
Because this should be a motivational cup for the younger ones to see that your seniors, you know, this is what they've done.
Something for the country.
I mean, you have to also go there and do it. Yeah. They've done it. We won it for keeps. 63, 65,
so let me come back to this. So 72, 73, when you entered the Black Stars, Opoko Afriye was already there.
Yeah, Opoko Afriye was in, he was in Kotoko. He was not playing at that time. I went early. Mm-hmm. The one I met younger was Golden Boy Razak.
Oh, Razak.
Yeah. These are my age.
But when you went, Razak was with Cornerstone.
Yes.
Cornerstones before coming to Kotoko. Because I remember.
Yes, before coming to Kotoko.
Yeah. And he's another very well respected.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Black Stars at the time, when you joined, which one was the first tournament that you had to?
I remember it was Zaire match. Okay. You know, we were coming from a match, and we had a stopover to play some, you know, they asked us to play.
In which country?
That was in Zaire.
Okay. You were coming from somewhere?
Somewhere.
Transiting in Zaire?
Yes, transit. And then we played there to you know, solicit some...
yeah, because at that time Mobutu was the head of state. Yeah. The fearsome Mobutu.
Very.
With his characteristic leopard skin hat.
With the hat, special one.
Yeah. So you played there, and then...
And that was the first match I played.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Now, so in terms of Cup of Nations, which one would be the first one that you took part?
The first one was, I think, you know, the one that I featured really... You know, I started featuring, you know, because I was playing matches before we staged it, and the government of the champion at that time wanted us to win it, you know, because it was going to be said, and because we've already won it.
Which year is this?
That was 78.
78, okay. Because
this time we already won it. 65, I was not part of it.
Of course.
You know, 63, 65, I was not part of it. So that was from 74. You know,
that's where you joined.
Where I joined, because I joined 73, 74, 75, and then up to 78. So I've played a lot of matches. I don't remember before 78.
We as kids could only hear a few names.
Yeah.
Opoko Afriye, Razak, Mohammed Polo, Polo. What did you have at the time that's kept you, making progress?
Football. Some are gifted.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are, you love it, and you continue to train,
mm-hmm.
you always, there. Because at a point in time, I played with injury, but I was excelling, which I feel very sad today. If I sit down, that is my saddest,
mm-hmm.
experience in football.
Why?
Why? With injury? No
the
treatment.
The passion was there.
No, yes, the passion is there, but but today, even those who are paid huge sum of money, when they have injury, they have to be properly treated before they come back. And we were playing with injury, given injections to play, because if you are not there, it doesn't happen. No, it's what do we call it? You are stepping on somebody's
mm-hmm.
human right.
Yeah.
It's not. It shouldn't be done at all.
Yeah.
Injury, and that is my only regret in
mm-hmm.
football life.
The career, yeah.
My career, seriously, playing with injury, it's not easy, and because I'm a playmaker, I'm a target.
Yeah, that's true.
I hit and the injury is under the foot, where all the strength is.
Yeah.
Without this one, how do you run? And I played for 21 good years, because this injury started at a very early stage of my life, my football.
Wow. So you are telling us today that at the height of your career, where Polo was Polo, you still carried this injury. You carried this injury for the most part.
Yes, I'm telling you, I enjoy football from 72
mm-hmm.
to 75. How many years? 72
to
75.
This is just 3 years?
Yes, I had an injury. Very, it's a common injury.
Yeah,
that could be treated.
Yeah.
With even ice cubes.
Mm-hmm.
Without any.
But you carried on with this thing.
But I have to be used. I feel sad if I sit down and look at it, because I love to play.
But even with the injury, we thought that, hey, that was Polo.
Yes, but I was excelling.
Yeah.
It's the love of the game.
Wow.
And because
So tell me, because you're playing for Hearts of Folk, and up until today, Hearts and Kotoko match is like the highlight of everything. What were some of your experiences playing with Kotoko, and any memories?
Yeah, well, as for Hearts and Kotoko, there are memories.
Uh-huh.
I remember very, very well. There was a player, Safu Jamfi.
Safu Jamfi, he was younger than you, right?
He's older than me.
Oi. Safu Jamfi.
Safu Jamfi.
We called him Black President.
Yes, Black President.
Oi.
Safu Jamfi, at that time, mm-hmm. though I came early.
Okay.
I came early, but he came, but it was around that time mm-hmm. that he came. And then he was assigned to make sure that I don't play. And you know how Safu Jamfi is.
Hey.
He follows me everywhere I have the ball.
He's like a terrorist, man.
No, seriously. And it was halftime, and he was following me. And I told him, my friend, we are not winning.
You mean even after the whistle halftime?
The whistle halftime is following me. You see the sort of
aggression,
the sort of way one has to go through and still play football. No,
I haven't heard this one before.
No, seriously.
Saleh, you mean the guy you were his assignment to the extent that even halftime
the little opportunity I will have on the ball, there will be a mesmerizing issue there. I'll mesmerize them seriously.
Wow.
No, seriously. So every team has to plan on Polo.
Yeah.
And so I was a target, even in Africa.
Yeah.
Even in Africa, when we're playing in Africa. I mean, today, I mean, look at, all the good players are protected.
Yeah, very much.
At the time, you are not protected.
So Kotoko.
And then the Danopon issue.
Mm-hmm.
Danopon, is.
He was tall.
Tall,
right?
huge.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "This small boy. Today, I will show you something."
But he was a striker, right?
No.
Was a defender?
Yes, a defender.
Okay.
He plays a fullback.
Okay.
And that is where I pass. What I did to him, his pant, his pant got torn. they call it bente, skirt.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it became a skirt.
Oh, you did him Sulia.
I was watching. When I was playing, I said I have eyes behind me.
Yeah.
So before you come now, I've already seen you.
Yeah.
So he came, he wanted to whack me with the ball, so I jumped. And then he whacked the air or whatever it is, and the pant got on.
Oh!
Come and see the stadium. Ooh.
Yeah.
Opo.
Wow. Hard protocol.
And he was wearing this hashtag, And before the match, we came to inspection. He was putting this for me to know that today, I say, I'm only with God. No. So the sort of wicked intentions that people have, no, it's serious. It's God who has taken it. So my injury, I felt very bad. It's natural injury.
Yeah.
Natural is. I don't take it to, but it tend to as if it was spiritual, because I was not properly, taken care of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it became like I have to go to places.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And I mean, what one has to go through, you take concussions and my God.
Wow.
Because of football.
Anyway, so people, it is just when we are talking about Heart Kotoko, we have to lower the curtains on this episode. I feel so sorry about this, but we will continue with the conversation in the next episode. Thanks for watching. This has been Footprint. My name is Samuel Atamensa, and you've been listening to Mohammed Polo.